Hi guys, and welcome back to
Parker's Do Disney.
So this video is about top 5 Marvel films. Mainly this one will be talking because she's the Marvel fan.
I know more about Marvel.
And I haven't seen all the Marvel films. Well, I don't remember seeing all of them, but I think I have.
I'm pretty sure you have.
I'm sure I have. So what do you want to do?
Okay, so
5 to 1 or
5
1 to 5?
to 1.
Okay, so the best one's last. Is that right?
Yes.
Go for it, girly. I don't know. Okay, now we're back. Now we're actually about to tell what the 5 films are. So, go on.
So, number 5, we have The Dark Phoenix.
Is that X?
Which is an X-Men movie.
But now part of the whole universe of Marvel, pretty much blended in, aren't they? So why do you like that film?
I like that film because it's very actiony and it's kind of just a giant war with somebody you don't particularly think would be such a big villain until.
Oh, is that the one? Oh, I think I know which one that is. Okay.
Cool. Also, it's just very action
Packed.
forwards.
You like action-packed films, don't you?
Yeah, I like action-packed, but then it also has a story. The only sad thing about that movie is that, like, one of the best characters dies because impaled.
Impaled.
By her own friends, which is kind of mean.
Bit harsh, but hey ho. Next, what you got?
Next, we have the saddest movie in all of history, really. Endgame.
Oh,
Avengers
that's
Endgame.
sad. So many people die.
Is that how many people die?
Tony?
Yeah.
Natasha? Black
Is
Widow?
that Infinity War?
I don't have a clue.
I don't know
You're
if
the
that's
Marvel
Infinity War or
expert.
X-Men. No, not
X-Men.
It won't be X-Men.
Black Widow goes for X-Men.
That would be cool.
But Endgames is... I do like Endgames.
Endgame, mainly because, like, especially the moment when Captain America holds Jonathan.
The hammer.
Yeah.
Thor's hammer.
If you
So many
watch Marvel,
memes
you
about
would
that,
know
so it's so funny.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
I don't know how to say either, so
I'm so going to call it Jonathan from now on.
I do call it Jonathan.
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 Jonathan. So,
Stop saying
Endgames.
Mainly also because it's like got so many bits in it that kind of like sums up the whole of the universe so far, and like phase 3, 2 and 1 is kind of all summed up in just that.
Okay.
Which I really like.
Do you?
But then the snap's really sad.
I quite like the way they've got all the characters in it.
Yeah.
Like in that fighting scene, being on set that day with all them amazing actors and actresses.
Yeah. I guess they weren't like... Well, they were on one set.
Oh, they were.
That's a lot of green screen. That must have been so hard to like... Green screen?
That just must have been amazing. Next.
Okay. So next we have a very unpopular opinion.
Oh, okay.
Ultron.
Why do you
Avengers Age of Ultron.
Why do you like Ultron?
Number 1, Vision is Born, which is...
That's quite good. I do like Benjamin Vaughn.
Yeah. Comes out like a proper superhero landing when he comes out.
He does, doesn't he? Very
I
good.
don't know how to do that in trampoline. And then also like...
And that's how squirrels land. Just a bit of random fact for you. I'm gonna
Vision's
insert
a squirrel.
I'm gonna insert a little picture of a squirrel landing in that pose.
Vision is a squirrel, apparently. Also, you kind of find out that like Thor's not the only one that can wield the hammer because you don't really see.
No, you don't know watching that film. You kind of figure
you
out
do.
that... No, because no one...
No, you actually do because Vision does pick up the hammer.
Okay, but I thought you meant
No, Captain America.
Captain America, because he kind of moves it a little bit.
Yeah,
And that's the first sign of him being able to actually move it.
Also, you've got Vision who just goes, "Here's your hammer," which I just find hilarious because everybody's like,
But Vision is a robot.
but Vision's just like, what? Also, I kind of like the concept of Vision. No, Ultron. As Ultron's kind of the character that like makes them kind of see that like their pasts are still a thing. They can't just completely get over it. And it's got the common language.
What's the common language? I'm confused. What?
When Captain America says language.
Oh, I thought you meant like common language.
No.
So when...
And
He
Also, Pedro.
goes to swear, and then obviously
Pedro is a
Oh,
sad
so
death.
They got rid of him. That's sad. Never mind.
You did not see that coming.
He didn't see that coming. Well, he saw like bullets coming actually, didn't he? But yeah.
It's the phrase. It's a phrase.
I
it's
know.
a
I
phrase.
know. I'm bad at this. Okay, next.
Okay. Next, we have Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
So I thought this was her favourite film, but it's obviously not.
No, it's my second favourite film.
I really like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I love
It's so
Guardians of the
comical.
Galaxy. Mainly because it's a mix between war, music,
Comical stuff.
and comedy. Because, like, who doesn't
I
laugh at
think
least once
Guardians
in
of the
that movie?
Galaxy series is the most comedy out of all the Marvel lot.
No, I don't.
What do you
I
think?
think it's more childish humour. Like, but the most humorous would be Deadpool. But like, that's a lot of adult humour
Yeah.
and not child humour.
Yes, we're not letting you watch Deadpool just yet. Some of the stuff comes in, I'm not entirely sure. Just right, even though you'll be fine with it.
Yeah, probably have to.
Daddy won't let her. Okay, I'm not go on then.
Okay, next is my favourite Marvel movie ever.
Ever, well, so far.
So far.
So
Let's
far,
talk
with
about Black Widow.
2021, and it's
March.
March.
Because
In a few months, it's going to be Black Widow, isn't it? Quite frankly.
That's gonna go to the top of my list. Even
Dark
if it's a
Phoenix going to
rubbish
go off this
movie.
list, isn't it?
Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye Phoenix.
Bye bye, Phoenix. You're not here anymore.
I can just imagine like the place Phoenix in America just going. We're English if you haven't told.
Told.
We still don't have grammar.
So, go on.
I think this is such a good movie.
Wait,
Mainly
hold on, is that
because
Thor's one?
this is a Thor movie.
Okay, just
But it does have like a crossover with the Hulks in it. Also, I like the introduction of Valkyrie.
Is that who you like, Valkyrie?
Valkyrie,
Who?
she's basically always drunk. But she's a warrior who's always drunk.
Warrior's always drunk.
And also, that is also very comical.
Isn't this where Hulk meets Loki? Is it that one?
No, they met on Earth.
Oh, I don't know then.
It is the one you're thinking of, but they did meet in Avengers.
But he doesn't know that Bruce Banner. But he doesn't actually come Tony Todd, does he? No?
He's in the Hulk, but then he turns back after a while because of like the video and that and stuff like that.
Not like that.
Like that.
Not like that.
Like that.
And they are your top films. Anything more to say about that Ragnarok, where it is?
Ragnarok.
That one.
Also, I like it mainly because it does add a more comical version of Thor, and it does not focus on a proper love story, and it's proper on to the comical and backstory of Thor a bit more, because it's got his sister, which we don't really know about until then. So it introduces her, and she kind of like unlocks the real truth of like Odin and his family's wars and stuff like that.
Okay.
Also the introduction, also the sad death of that guy. The barrier opener. I don't know what his name is.
It's so sad we can't remember his name.
But it is quite sad when he dies because he's like one of Thor's friends, and that's kind of like the before Endgame, before Infinity War, when Loki died. That's kind of Loki was the last person, but then he dies, and you kind of got the realization Thor in that movie that Loki is his brother.
Oh.
It also does lead on to Infinity War very well because it kind of has Thanos' spaceship lifting up right in front of them, and they see it in the end credit thing.
How do they?
I've never watched that until like a month ago, and I've watched this movie about 12 times. Probably more, but
The thing with Marvel, you've always got to watch till the like after the credits. There's always something in there.
it's like, you know who's a true Marvel film in the movies when like they just sit there. Like some people start leaving, and you know they're just here for this kind of movie, and we're like, no, the movie's not over until it's over.
Until it's so you know
Until
everyone's
it's over.
Everything's dark.
Until everything's dark, and then you still have to wait a few minutes.
And then you can go. And then you can
go.
go. So that is our, well, mainly summer's top 5 Marvel films. We hope you like it, and see you next week. Bye.